Your child won't go to the birthday party. They cried at drop-off again. They keep asking, but what if something bad happens? Every kid worries about the dark, about being left, about the new thing. So how do you actually know when your child's worry is just part of growing up and when it's quietly become something that needs more from you? There's a real line here, and it's clearer than you think. This series has walked through the big feelings: fear, frustration, anger. Today we sit with worry, because this is the one that makes parents quietly anxious themselves. By the end, you'll have a simple way to tell normal worry from worry that needs support. You'll understand one surprising trap that loving parents fall into. The very thing meant to help can accidentally feed the fear. And you'll learn what to do instead, plus exactly when to reach out for help. No alarm here, just a clearer map. Let's start with relief. Worry is not a malfunction, it's a feature. A brain that never worried would walk into traffic. Fear and worry are the mind's smoke detector. They exist to keep your child safe, and a certain amount is exactly what we'd expect as kids grow. In fact, specific worries are built into specific ages. Separation worry peaks in toddlerhood. Fear of the dark, monsters, and bad guys is common in the preschool years when imagination outruns logic. School-age kids often worry about real-world things: getting hurt, doing badly, what others think. According to child development guidance from groups like the American Academy of Pediatrics, these waves of fear are a normal part of development, not a sign something's wrong. So if your 7-year-old is suddenly scared of burglars, your first thought shouldn't be something's broken. It's far more likely a growing brain doing exactly what it's wired to do, scanning for danger as the world gets bigger. Normal worry has a shape. It shows up around a real situation. It rises and then it settles, and a little comfort and reassurance genuinely help it pass. Hold that picture, because in a minute I'll show you the one thing that flips reassurance from helpful into the opposite, and it's the part most parents never see coming. So where's the line? You don't draw it by whether your child worries. Every child does. You draw it by 3 things. First, time. Normal fears come and go in waves. When a worry digs in and stays heavy for months on end. Clinicians often think in terms of around 6 months or more. That's a different texture. Second, proportion. Is the size of the worry wildly bigger than the size of the situation? A few nerves before a test is normal. Sobbing, sleepless dread for days over a normal school morning is out of proportion. And here's the third sign, the most important one, and the one I want you to really hold on to. Anxiety, when it tips past normal, shrinks the child's world. Watch for avoidance. The party they won't attend, the friend's house they won't visit, the class they beg to skip, the activities they use to love quietly drop. Normal worry says, I'm scared, but I'll do it. The kind of worry that needs support says, I'm so scared I won't do it at all. And the child's life slowly gets smaller to avoid the fear. That shrinking is the signal that matters most. Now here's the part that surprised me, and it completely changes what you do at home. Sometimes it isn't only the child's world that shrinks. The whole family quietly reorganizes around the fear. And without meaning to, that's what keeps it alive. This is the part most parents never hear, and it's the most important idea in this video. A psychologist at Yale named Eli Lebowitz studies childhood anxiety, and he gave us a word for it: accommodation. Accommodation is all the loving things families do to lower a child's distress in the moment. Sleeping in their room every night, answering the same fearful question for the 100th time, ordering for them so they don't have to speak, letting them skip the thing that scares them. Every one of these comes from love, and everyone works for about 10 minutes. The child calms down. Relief for both of you. But here's the catch. Each time you step in to remove the fear, you send a quiet message the anxious brain hears loudly. This really was too dangerous for you to handle, and you needed rescuing. The fear never gets the chance to be proven wrong, so it grows. The reassurance you give out of love becomes the fuel the worry runs on. Think of it like a splinter you keep covering with a bandage. Comfortable for now, but it never lets the thing heal. Lebowitz's insight is that you don't have to change your child to break this cycle. You can change what the family does. Which brings us to the move that actually builds something stronger than reassurance ever could. Here's the one move. Lebowitz's approach, built into a program called SPACE, flips the goal from removing the fear to growing the child's confidence that they can handle it. It rests on two things set together. First, validation. You genuinely name that the feeling is real and hard. Second, confidence. You express real belief that your child can cope. Out loud, it sounds like one sentence. I know this is really hard for you, and I know you can handle it. Both halves matter. Validation without confidence leaves them stuck. Confidence without validation feels dismissive. Together, they're co-regulation in action, the same lens that's run through this whole series. You stay calm and steady on the outside, lending your child the calm they can't make alone, while quietly handing the challenge back to them. From there, you can step back from one accommodation at a time, not all at once, just one, so the fear finally gets a chance to be proven wrong with you right beside them. You're not throwing them in the deep end. You're walking in slowly, together. Every small, brave step they take stretches their world back open instead of letting it shrink. That's how courage is built, not by feeling no fear, but by doing the hard thing while you believe in them. Let's bring it home. Worry is normal. It's a smoke detector, and certain fears belong to certain ages. The line moves when worry is persistent, out of proportion, and starts to shrink your child's world through avoidance. Watch for accommodation, the loving rescues that quietly feed the fear, and instead pair validation with confidence. This is hard, and you can handle it. And this part matters most of all. This is general education and not medical advice, and every child develops differently. If your child's worry is lasting for months, getting bigger, or keeping them from school, friends, or the life they want, please talk to your pediatrician or a mental health professional. That isn't failure. Reaching out is exactly what support is for, and it works. If your child won't go to the party, the goal was never to make the fear vanish. It's to walk in beside them until their world stretches back open. So tell me, what's one small brave step your child has taken lately? Next time the new baby has arrived and your older child is suddenly acting like a baby again. Like and subscribe so you don't miss part 6. I'll see you there.